Hi, my name is Joey, and this is my channel, Phoenix #risingfromtheashes. This is my vlog about how I manage life with anxiety, depression, and undiagnosed ADHD. I think, maybe, possibly. Seems really probable. Um, and I come on here and I talk about what's been going on with my life, and usually everything in my life kind of revolves around mental illness in a way. I don't like to be defined by it, but I think, it kind of decides itself how much it's gonna define my life in a way, because there's no escaping it. I've dealt with it since I can remember, and no matter how much you're like medicated or therapied, it doesn't matter. It's just still always there. And if I sound a little bitter, I probably am. But I guess that's why I'm doing this. This is just kind of my therapy. This is kind of my way of expressing how I feel about what is happening to me, and in regards to how it affects that aspect of my life, my mental health. In my last video, I talked about my daughter having a play date, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. I don't want to say too much, but it was an interesting experience. I didn't realize that play dates were as much for the parents as they are for the kids. I thought like we could just go and I could just be on my phone and I wouldn't have to like socialize. But it wasn't that way. The person the mother and child that we went and met, the mother's very, very talkative, talkative, which is nice. Like, I like talkative people. I can be a talkative people sometimes, maybe a little bit. I try to be on here because that's what the whole spiel. But anyway, um, but I'm not always like out of the gate that way. Oh my God, are you so seriously? Wow. Okay, wait. I set up the shot and forget to plug the device in. How silly. So, where was I? I'm not very talkative like out of the gate, but if I'm talking to a talkative person, then I can be more talkative than less. So, she was an easy person to talk to, um, in that regard. Uh, However, it taught me a little bit about maybe sometimes why people like invite you to do things, or show interest in, because nobody like, I mean, I'm not saying I don't expect it, but I'm just saying, like, this is the first time that we've ever had an engagement like this, and it was not something I initiated. Definitely this lady initiated it, and which is good, because in a way, because I am not an initiator at all. So sometimes the only way to get things done is if somebody comes to me. And but I think sometimes people have I don't know, they have like a little bit of an agenda or something. And I got some like just like some red flags from this encounter, that made me think, if I let my kid possibly spend time with these other people without me around, like I wouldn't be okay with that. I'm gonna talk in a I'm gonna talk here in a way that's going to like offend probably like a lot of people, maybe. I don't know. I don't have anything I don't have anything against Jesus. Okay? I love Jesus. I will talk Jesus with people. Um and happily do that. However, when you pull out the Jesus died for our sins and that's why we all have to suffer in this life card, like on the first date, that feels like recruiting or something. Like that's just not cool. That makes me so uncomfortable. Um, Sorry. Like I don't have anything against Christian religion or anything like that, but to me that's personal stuff to talk about and I don't want to know that about you like boom right off the bat. I'm sorry. I just didn't come up and you just pull out of your back pocket like that. It just makes me uncomfortable. So that either like puts people off or maybe some people were like, yeah, I get you, but that's how I feel about it. Sorry. So sorry, not sorry. um, Besides that little encounter, that little date, that little outing, um, I've been dealing with trying to get the house clean. And that has been interesting because I really see where that thing that they say about ADHD, like you can't get something done unless you have like a rush of adrenaline because it has to be done, like a freaking deadline. And I kind of put that to the test in the last few days, trying to get a list, a small list in my mind, not written down, I don't want to dirty another calendar book, with one entry and then have to throw it away or put it in the drawer. So just in my mind of things that need to be done around the house. And I was able to kind of keep that straight in my head and get some of those things done. And that's great. Like, but I really see where that whole you can't get it unless it's like urgent thing comes in. And man, there's like a lot of freaking truth to that. There's a lot of damn truth to that. Because I can't. Like, just to mobilize myself just for nothing? No. And it's not like I'm saying to myself when I'm saying I'm not saying I don't want to do this. I'd rather sit here and scroll on my phone and look really bored but really involved in something at the same time. I'd rather do that than help out in my house. And that's not it. That's not what I'm saying. But there are a lot of mental stops, mental blocks that come up in my head when I think about going and trying to get things done. Like, what to do first of all. What am I gonna, if I'm gonna do the thing that I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna do it to the satisfaction of XYZ person, or will I get so involved in what I'm doing that I will forget the time and then I will get late for something else? Or, oh, let's not, I'm going to talk myself out of working in the house. Okay, stop. But that's just a small example of how I just mentally block myself when it comes to being useful, as I like to put it. And that's, I really see when there's a deadline how, the get up and go just goes. It just gets up and let's go. Why can't I bottle that and excuse me, and like just keep it all to myself. I just keep all that energy to myself. I'm not gonna bottle it and sell it. No, it's mine. Okay, so seriously, that's mainly what's going on. That's my update. And thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, comment. Please comment. And I'll see you next time.